But I don't know why you got me here, Jack. Because I can't divulge nothing to you.
Come
today,
on,
man.
bro.
Where this is 50, I say one wrong thing, and I'm not making it out of here, man.
But
I can't say nothing.
Kanan's dead.
Yeah, but still, there's a lot at stake because I know everything.
You Vincent.
I can't say nothing.
You are Vincent, Joe.
Maybe I gotta leave.
People respect you.
Vincent.
When you talk, people listen.
Sure, that's the character I play. Joe Perrino doesn't want no shit with 50, though. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Joe Perrino, and you're watching 50.com.
You talking to me? You must be talking to me.
Talking to me?
So we back, season 6.
Season 6.
Power. This is the biggest thing going on right now.
It's huge.
Yo, Madison Square Garden, they don't get no bigger than that.
That was an event, 50, man. All you guys outdid yourselves. It's huge.
What does it mean to you to be a part of this production, man?
Surreal, man. Very surreal. Very grateful.
Tyreek. Is that 50's son on there? Is that the Kanan's son? A lot of people was.
No, I don't think so. That's a good theory, but I don't know.
When you first heard that, did you say maybe he might be?
That's a good theory, but that's not. No, that's Ghost's son.
Definitely.
That tie. I mean, he's just like his father.
In what ways?
Just like him. Diabolical young man. Diabolical young man, that Tariq. Not Michael Rainey. That kid's he's a gentleman, young man, growing into a fine young man.
Yeah. Let's talk about Amari Hardwick, man. Ghost.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you describe his character?
Ghost, he's definitely, a shrewd, not even quasi, he's a shrewd, ruthless individual. I mean, the show, right, it's called Power. It's about these individuals, Ghost primarily, Tommy, Tariq, Tasha, everyone. It's about their wanting, their pursuit of power, and how to maintain their level of power, how to protect it. It's a need that after a while, some people are born with it, this need to acquire power, to have the upper hand. A lot of it comes from, I guess, when you're coming up from the streets, you have to have the upper hand or whatnot. But this is a dude who needs the upper hand at all times. You know.
I never even thought about that, even though just the word power and how it correlates with the show. But the way you just broke it down, oh my God, you just opened my mind in so many different directions and whatnot. And now I see what everybody's really fighting for.
Power. It's power. It's an intoxicating thing. But some people, it's their air. They don't know any other way. They have to have a position of power. Personally, Joe Perrino isn't. Thankfully, I'm not that type of dude. I don't need to be in control of every situation. But Vincent needs his power. He wants his power. And this season, you're going to see a bit more of what Vincent's willing to do, who he's willing to do too, to maintain his power and to gain more. He's you're going to see him. You're going to see how he's built a bit more. And you see him get his hands dirty a bit more this season. I'm very excited for you guys to see exactly what's going to go down.
I'm a little unhappy with Vincent right now.
Why is that?
Man, we started off so gentleman-like, very, very Al Pacino-like, very Robert De Niro-like. But then when it came to talking to Tommy about the father situation and the Ghost situation, I hated that from Vincent. I hated that he told him, well, Ghost wanted you to kill him. What was that about? Why? What was his motivation to do that? I didn't get that.
Motivation?
What is his motivation?
I'll tell you what I feel is his motivation. At the end of the day, he doesn't give a fuck about these people. Let them kill each other. Takes out his potential competition. He doesn't give a shit. Let them eat each other, kill each other.
Competition for what?
Potential competition in the streets, right? You got to eliminate all potential threats at the end of the day. Either keep them under your nail, keep them making money for you, or just have them kill each other and you can wash your hands with them. doesn't really care about them. So that's why he tries to pit them against each other. If they want to kill each other, so be it. For him telling Tommy, at least one of them will get, one of them will die, or maybe the other one's put in jail. And I don't give a shit. Vincent doesn't care. Let them kill each other. He's still gonna win. He's still gonna do this stuff.
What does Vincent want? What is his whole? What is his purpose? What is he fighting for?
Vincent wants to not only maintain his power, but I guess how I see it is, and what you're gonna see in this season. He's a boss, but he's a young boss. So he was doing that dirty work not too long ago, putting in that dirty work, and you'll see a bit of that this season. Climbing the organization. It's about maintaining the well-being of himself and his family, keeping everybody healthy, right? And seeing potential opportunities to expand, to make more money. Mm-hmm. Right after a while, it's instinct, right? Mm-hmm. To keep hustling and seeing your opportunity and capitalize on that. So it's just his day in the life. These are deals that are happening every day for him. So someone gets in his way, sees how he can eliminate that or exploit that, and keep it moving.
If you could bring any character, any past character back on Power from the dead, who would it be?
Well, I guess I would say Kanan. Bring him back, see what's going on with him, see how he'll fit in. But now, are we bringing him back like from the dead as a zombie? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where you go with that. Right.
That's crazy too. Definitely Kanan.
The Revenge of Kanan.
That would be crazy.
That would be spooky as fucking fuck.
He's pissed off. He's immortal. Ugh. Yeah, right? That's a good idea.
Okay, but what type of is he a zombie? Or is he still is Kanan? Now he's just immortal.
Yeah, like zombie immortal Kanan. And he's
can he talk?
Pissed, and he wants to maybe get Tariq and make Tariq turn him into a zombie. So then they're because I think he had love for him, so he didn't kill him.
I didn't. That part threw me all the way off, and I tried to ask 50 about this and whatnot, and he talked me in circles, and I was like, oh, man, what the fuck, man? Well, I didn't see it. I don't know how Kanan felt about this kid and whatnot. Why didn't he off him? I hear the love that you're talking about, right?
There you go, right there. There's that decision. This cold-blooded killer at that moment. He's like, you know what? This dude, he got over on me, this young buck, and I'm going to let him live. If that's not a testament, an example of someone having a soft spot for somebody, what is?
But he just gave him up.
Yeah. Tariq gave him up, and he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna kill this young dude because I got some love for him. That's how I took it.
I'm trying to figure out because I'm still trying to decode that scene because it is very powerful. What exactly does he feel like that Tariq needs to live for?
To live, to have a life, maybe a better life than him, and he can't be mad at I guess, all right, this dude's got some plan. He wants me out of the way, but I can't. Part of him was thinking maybe I'm going to kill this little motherfucker, but no. At the last minute, I think he had genuine love for him. Right? He took him under his wing. And maybe, ultimately, he's like, you know what, I killed my blood son already. You know what? I'm not going to do that twice.
Oh, okay. Now I got it. You just did. You got it for me. So Tariq is the son that he always wanted.
He always wanted.
He's closer to him than his own kid was.
Boom.
And he saw himself in him when he glanced back at him because, this the shit that I would have did. Because Kanan was that type of guy. That's right. He's the setup mastermind game, and he got played at his own game, and he was impressive. I got you.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Thanks, Joe Perrino.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Wow.
What else?
Okay, all right.
Boom.
First episode. What'd you think about it, man?
Of this season?
Of this season. Season 6,
fantastic.
episode 1.
Fantastic. I mean, it has all the elements that what made it a hit from the first episode of the season 1, all the action, humor. It's so fun, it's hilarious, right? There's a lot of humor about it. The action, the humor, the drama, the sexiness is all there. And this season, people are going to be laughing, crying. Everyone's going to be shocked, and everyone's going to be entertained.
But before you got the role on Power, were you a fan of the show, or do you get the role and then binge and like, oh shit?
I'm going to tell it to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't have stars, but but for years, right? Good friends of mine were like, yo, have you seen Power? You gotta watch Power. You're gonna love Power. And they were like, Tommy, and you're gonna love this show. I'm like, yeah, I know, I gotta check it out. I never got a chance to watch it until I got the role. Then I binged it. This is right up my alley. Urban crime drama, set in New York. I love all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's a huge hit. #1 show in New York. I don't care what anybody says.
It's on billboards in Times Square. You walk
big.
past this stuff. What are you thinking?
It's amazing. I was just by it the other day with Joe Sikora, aka Tommy. By it, just marveling at. I mean, you made it. You got a billboard in Times Square, man.
Yo, I almost cried a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm not on the show, but I'm so close to it. And, as on a fan, I'm a fanatic. It's super exciting for me, and then to actually be able to meet you. I'm a really big fan, man.
I'm a big fan of yours.
Man, come on, Joe, go on with that bullshit, man.
Too.
Come on.
I got a gun holster just like that. I had them give me one this season of Power.
You kept it?
I got a gun holster just like that.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
I want to be like Jack.
Man, I appreciate that, Joe.
Yeah.
How do you snap in and out of Vincent inside of your regular life? Like, I heard Joseph say that on the Breakfast Club that his wife say, "Hey, don't come home with that shit.
Don't come home with that shit." This is true.
Yeah.
My wife said the same thing. Don't listen. Leave fucking Vincent on the set. I'm like, oh, where's my dinner? No. No. But yeah, a little. You can wear it.
Is it an addictive character?
And listen, playing a crime boss. I mean, if you ask a kid growing up in New York, any city, I think anywhere, period, even if you're not an actor, you daydreamed about playing a crime boss and power and all that. I mean, so it's not maybe addictive, but it's so fun to play. It's clothes, you got your goons, and you're giving orders. You're the one in power. You're dealing with all this behavior and having fun without the consequences. I mean, there's no life in crime in real life, but it's a whole lot of fun on TV. A lot of fun. Yeah.
I can dig it. One thing I love about Vincent is that he doesn't move a lot, but and sometimes he's the most quietest, but the most loudest at the same time in the room. His character is so fucking big.
You don't need to be. Yeah, you don't.
And it's like you've been in a room with have you been in a room with Tommy and Kanan and Ghost at the same time? Has that or just Kanan and Tommy at the same time?
Did I do a scene with both of them? No, we had scenes separate.
Yeah, and even with these two big ass personalities, Vincent was like, ugh, and they both was, they know you're not the one to fuck with.
Yeah, and that's a testament to their professionalism in acting as well, because they understand that you're in the room with a certain individual. You got to give a certain level of respect to reflect real life. You can be a gangster, a killer. You go into a room with someone else who's a gangster and a killer, and you want to do business. You're going to show a certain level of respect, or else it's not going to go well. So.
When you watch the show and you're seeing yourself play this character, does it scare you a little bit? Does it like, oh shit, this fucking, it's like it's me, but it's not, but it is.
No, I'm watching it and like just looking to see if I enjoy how some parts. I'm like, oh, maybe I could have done something else, or maybe you can. I look at it from. I can enjoy it, but also be critical, even from a technical standpoint. Yeah, but it's not like I cringe when I watch myself. When I was a kid, when I first started out acting, I couldn't really watch myself on the screen. It was so new when you see yourself on a big, movie screen. But now I can watch it just for entertainment's sake.
This is exciting. Street love, walking through the streets of New York.
Oh man, that's the best part of this whole experience. The street love, and the Power fans, like everyone says, they're the best. I mean, it's unparalleled to be from New York, walking through the streets of New York, on a show that is so just New York, and New York is almost another character in the show. And the fans, they just tell you exactly how they feel about you. You know how that goes. But thank God that the vast majority of people are feeling it. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful about that. They'll tell you if they're like, yeah, I don't know, I'm not liking that. I'm not. But everybody's been giving me love. So.
And people are so invested inside this show to the point where, like Madison Square Garden, they're going down the line of the characters, and then they
sold out.
Oh, it's sold out.
Sold
out 15,000 people, some shit like that, some crazy.
It's a great night.
Yeah. They get to Angela's character, and everybody starts booing. Like, they don't understand that she's not Angela.
Yep. Yeah, it's what is that? What would that term be exactly? It's like a cognitive dissonance, if I may. Or like someone, they can't separate you from that. Like I had a couple of instances like that on IG, got a few more fans, a few more followers on IG. So people are like, oh, you don't, with a couple of pictures, like, you don't look like a gangster. I'm like, I'm not. I play that. I am not that at all, So I'm like, no, you don't look like you're a mobster in this picture. I'm like, I'm with my mother, like, with my niece. No.
You at the zoo with a monkey and whatnot, or
like,
looking at
you
lions.
Look like you're a gangster. No, yeah, you're right. That's true.
Right. They thought they insulted you.
They just couldn't, like, you don't look like you're tough in that picture.
Do you feel like you let them down when they say this and whatnot? Does it make you feel bad? Like, damn.
Not at all. No.
Got it.
As long as you feel that what you're seeing on the screen is a fully realized, is a human, someone who has feelings, thinking, and is capable of many feelings, a range of emotions, then I've done my job. Outside of that, that's not who I am. There's a part of me that you have to connect to the character. There's a lot of me in Vincent, like that part of me that I can imagine is that way, or me in a situation, if I feel someone's trying to do me wrong, then you gotta, it always has to be rooted in truth, emotional truth. But I am not the head of a criminal organization in real life.
I can dig it. Power is one of those shows you can't tell who's the good guy or who's the bad guy, no matter which character you're looking at.
No, true. There are no good or bad. I mean, there's some are worse than others, but everyone at most is gray.
It's so real to life.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like, even with us, you can't tell who's good and who's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really know them.
I'm a pretty good guy.
He said, speak for yourself.
I'm a pretty good guy. I'm a kind, I try to be a kind individual. I think I'm a pretty good guy. I think you're a good guy too.
I feel like I'm a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Yes. But sometimes, on this same thing.
You can't wear Jesus' peace unless you're righteous too.
Kodak Black said that. How you gonna believe in Jesus? You don't even got a Jesus piece. You don't believe in Jesus.
That's right. Isn't he locked up?
Yeah. He might be gone for. No, keep him there for a little bit longer.
Keep him there?
Just a little bit longer.
Right.
Yeah, I think till he get the shit out of his system.
Yeah.
He facing him up to 10 years. There's a couple more months, and I think he should be okay.
Cool his heels.
As cool as heels.
Okay.
Let I don't know, you got to find Allah in there or whoever he needs to, you know,
I don't know.
to have that change of heart or whatever that's gonna make him a better person.
Right.
So he can be out here and do what his God-given purpose was, and that's to entertain. That's what I mean.
I like his song, Calling My Spirits.
Ooh.
I like that one because I believe in that we have our our spirit guides.
Most definitely.
Our guardian angels.
Mm.
So I was listening to that for a while.
Mm.
A long time. That's still in the mix.
Wow, I never would have pegged you for a Kodak Black guy.
Calling my spirits. Calling my spirits, right?
You tell me, goddamn. I refuse to press play at 37 years. Oh, I can't do it. But if I listen to it, if you hear, I definitely would.
Yeah, I'm liking that song.
I got a couple
What
of
else?
theories about Power.
Uh-huh.
Terry Silver, is he alive or not?
Oh man, I don't know. I tell you what though, if I talk too much, I say the wrong thing, I'm gonna disappear just like him.
I don't want that to happen. I definitely don't want that to happen.
I won't make it out of this building. Jack, we gotta be very careful about what I say because I know it all, how it goes down, and it's.
Is Tyreek gonna kill Tommy?
You gotta watch. It's a whole lot of killing.
Hold on, hold on. So it's gonna be a lot of deaths on this. This season got a lot of killing.
It's the last season of this show that is a powder keg to begin with. There's gonna be a lot of action, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of struggle, a lot of humor, a lot of everything, man. And it all comes to a head. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's gonna be big. But I can't say too much, Jack.
Okay. Let's get back to something fun real quick, and then we'll go
alright.
back. All right, let's talk about red carpets, Radio City Music Hall, as opposed to
Which one
Madison
did I
Square
like
Garden.
more?
Yes.
Come on, man. Madison Square Garden. That's legendary. That's legendary. I think he broke a record or something. That's the biggest. I don't think anybody will ever see a premiere as big as that. How are you going to top that?
I never even thought of that.
How are you going to top that?
That never crossed my mind that this was the biggest premiere
Biggest premiere
ever in life.
I'm pretty sure it has to be. Madison Square Garden, where a concert preceded the screening. So,
Yeah, Jeremy, I didn't even think about that.
50 Cent. He did it. He did it.
He solidifies himself as king of New York for real, for real.
Yeah, shit. Absolutely. Larger than life.
He brought Snoop Dogg out.
Brought Snoop Dogg out.
Did you meet Snoop Dogg?
I did not. Big fan. No, I didn't get to meet him.
Was you being
Next
bougie that
time.
day? You was being bougie that day.
Not bougie, man. They were backstage. I don't know where they were at. I was on this side. They were backstage. Everybody else got to hang out. No, I wasn't.
Highlight of the night. What was it for you?
Oh, highlight of the night. Well, definitely seeing the episode. I mean, it's a great episode. 601, excellent episode. It's going to kick it off beautifully. But just the whole thing, man. The whole thing. The concert. 50 coming out to, what was the first song he sang? Many Men? Was it Many Men?
I think it was What Up Gangsta, then went into Many Men.
It was What Up Gangsta. He kicked it off with that. I mean, it was just like, wow, I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Energy was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You couldn't,
Palpable.
unmatched.
Yeah, it was unmatched. I mean, I was like pinching myself. Really great night.
What does your family say about, the Power? Cousins, nephews?
Oh, yeah.
Do they have 150 questions for you?
Yes, sometimes, yeah, at the gatherings and whatnot. But, Power is big in New York. So my family, a lot of my family, my cousins and whatnot and friends, they were watching it before me. They knew everything about it before, when they found out I landed something on there. They were like, oh, I'm already a huge fan. Yeah, big.
You walk in the house on Thanksgiving
Walking
2018.
That's right.
Vincent is walking in the house,
right.
getting ready to eat turkey. What's the energy like in that? Do they treat you the same?
Take the jacket off. I just hand it over. Walk in like a pimp. Yeah, I get treated different. I always listen. I'm an Italian male, so I've always been treated like a king. My mother's always treated me like a king. That's how it goes down. I get spoiled. That's how it goes down.
Are you honorary gangster, a mobster? Has any families reached out to you and try to adopt you? Do you get bookings inside Italian secret society meetings and stuff like that off of Vincent?
We can't really talk about it.
You know what? After I said it, I was like, whoa, you can't say that?
Can't really. I have no affiliation with said organizations of any kind, any sort of any. I don't know what you're talking about, Jeff.
I got it.
No, but yeah, as long as like I think I've said this before. Whatever. I'm from Arthur Avenue in the Bronx, born and raised. I was raised around some certain individuals, so I observed, and I'd like to think that I'm doing them justice. Oh, Dominic Lombardozzi, who plays Benny. Do you know Dominic? He was on The Wire. He played Herc on The Wire. We're from the same hood. We're from my backyard and his backyard, like touched. You could throw a football to his backyard. So, known practically my whole life, and we finally, we worked together. We finally worked together on Power, so that was great. I can't wait for you guys to see how it goes down.
Another dead guy question. I miss Tony Teresi. He's a very powerful character.
Teresi, yeah, man. Bill Sadler, legend. I had a great time working with him, picking his brain. He was like starred in all the movies that I watched growing up. He was in like every movie that I went to the movie theater to watch. Die Hard 2, remember him in Die Hard?
Yes. I caught up on all the stuff.
He fucked Bruce Willis up on that wing of the plane with that kung fu. He fucked him up. I remember that like it was yesterday. Yeah, man.
You sharing the screen with him. You shared the screen with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got him killed.
Yeah, I'm killed. Hey,
Did you ever see that
coming?
coming?
To be him or me.
I could dig it.
Someone's got to go, and it's always got to be the other person.
Do you get starstruck inside when you watch certain scenes like that, where you're like, oh man, I got a gun that Tony Teresi said to Bill Sadler's head?
Yeah. It can be like surreal. I just always, in the moment, I'm like, wow, man, this is like, I'm just so grateful. Like, this is just so amazing. I'm getting to do what I love and get paid for it. Get paid a good amount for it. I mean, so it's just a beautiful thing.
Living the dream.
Living the dream, seriously, living the dream.
Your kid wants to be an actor.
No.
Why not?
No, man. Unless you feel like you can't live your life without doing it. It has to be an obsession. You have to feel like if I don't do this, I'm gonna have an eternal emptiness. Do not pursue it. You can't. There's no rhyme or reason. You can work the hardest at it and never land a role. Everything has to align for you. Working hard, luck, being at the right place at the right time, your look. No, man,
No.
I'd say nope.
You better figure something else out.
Figure something else out. Seriously. Yeah, man. Like for me, I was a kid, right? I was a kid, and I didn't love school. I told the story in Party and Bullshit, but I'll tell it again. So I said I would pray to God. What can I do? What can I do that something that I love that I could put myself into? And then I was asked to audition for my first film, Sleepers, and that's where it aligned. I said, oh, this is what I can do well if I apply myself. So, but it's it can be a rocky life. You got to be ready for it. And I feel like I wouldn't be myself. It just acting is such a part of me I feel that if I were to deny it, it's might as well just not be me. Like I might as well not be living. Truly.
That's pretty deep.
But if someone's like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna give this acting a try. I think it's pretty fun. Like, no, don't even bother.
Leave that shit. Yeah, it's not for you.
Seriously.
Mm.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it unless you feel like it's you have to do it. You're an actor as well.
Yeah, I'm an actor. Yeah.
You started out as
in a gospel play called "A Will to Survive" when I was 12 years old. We rerun from What's Happening. Big thing for me. I grew up on What's Happening.
Yeah, me too. I watched it.
Yeah. So this guy used to come over to my house because my dad was the play director, and he wrote the play called "A Will to Survive." And rerun would come over and have dinner with us, and it was so unbelievable to me at the age of 10 years old and 11 years old and going on the road and acting and stuff. And then fast forward 7 years later, I'm 17 in the play with Montel Jordan and Dave Tolliver from Men at Large, and it was called For Better or For Worse. And yeah, I had a good time. I did a lot of extra work too and whatnot. But now I'm just trying to put myself on and write myself into certain situations. I'm up here working on this film right now, this idea about a one-eyed hitman. Nice. It's a comedy. He's always shooting the wrong person, and I feel comfortable.
That can't shoot straight?
Exactly.
I like that.
And it's a comedy, obviously. And I felt comfortable even saying something about it because you can't steal this from me.
No.
You can't take this. I got some other ideas that you could take, but yeah, this is something that I'm really passionate about. And
I got a part in it.
I was going. I didn't. If you would you be in my movie?
I'll be in your absolutely.
Jeez.
That's it.
Thank Joe Perrino.
Boom.
I appreciate this, man. I can't even top that shit. Yo, Power.
What am I gonna play?
Oh, we got a buddy this. You was my sensei.
This is gonna be like a lethal weapon.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, you trained me. You did the best you could do. Cause you were a sniper, in Vietnam.
No.
Yeah, you went no.
So this is gonna be like 1970s bell bottoms.
Some shit like that.
Love it.
Well, you're older now.
I'm older.
You're older.
So we're gonna do
I'm young.
Makeup thing.
Yeah, the makeup thing.
CGI and shit.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man. You down?
I am absolutely.
Man, yo, I appreciate that, Joe Perrino.
I appreciate
You just blessed me just now, man.
You blessed me.
Yeah, I gotta go inside the script, but I gotta punch this all the way the fuck up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh wow, yo, Power, season 6.
Season 6. You guys. Yeah.
What would you tell them to look out for, man?
Look out for every episode. If you guys are gonna be feeling it, you're gonna see some things go down. You're gonna be like
peaks and valleys. Is it gonna be a roller coaster ride?
It's gonna be a hell of a roller coaster ride, but it's gonna go from oh shit to like oh shit.
It's a very emotional show. I've heard when I was inside Madison Square Garden, everybody's watching. The ladies are going freaking nuts over the relationships.
Yeah.
And
everything that
the deaths.
Yeah. It's gonna be all of that. Everything that made it, like I said, everything that made it such an instant classic times 10.
Touched on everything. Ooh, friendships. Going around. When idols become rivals. Whew.
Yeah. The relationship, between Ghost and Tommy, the nuances of that relationship is just amazing.
Electric.
Yeah.
Yeah, electric.
Great.
Is there anything you want to say to This Is 50 before we get out of here?
I think we covered it all.
We definitely covered it all.
We covered it all, man. Stay tuned. Power, August 25th. Power Season 6, The Final Betrayal. Vincent Ranier, welcome to the family.
Oh, like I always say, you just can't say you're real. Some of you got to be, man, we over and we out of here. Hey, don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to. Next time you see Joe Perrino, he going to be getting the strap.